Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from my work vehicle. Running down to get some uniform items, and realized that this was my first smoke. It's kind of on the whim. My first smoke since the Codger challenge, and I'm smoking in my Peterson system pipe 305, which is not going to be easy for you guys to see right now because you're in my dash. I'm smoking Ewan Reese 3-Star Blue, I believe it's called. And the folks at Ewan Reese at the Chicago Pipe Show were nice enough to help me out with this. It's not bad. It's to me a little lane 1Q-ish, which, you know, I'm not a big lane 1Q fan, if you guys know me by now, but this is to me a little bit better than lane 1Q. Supposedly it's one of their better selling blends. So I love the shape of this pipe, you guys. It does seem to tend to go out easier, the tobaccos I've had in this. And I'm not a big fan of the P-lip, but the shape itself I really like. It's got a more deep bend to it, a deeper bend I should say to it. So yeah, first blend since the Codger challenge. I will tell you that yesterday I could have had something different, but I went right back to Prince Albert. You know, when the Chicago show hit and we were doing the Codger challenge, I'm like, you know, I don't know if I want to do this because I've got other tobaccos I want to try. But I will tell you that over time, over that month of doing the challenge, that went away. That yearning to try the other blends. And really, if I'm truly honest, I can tell you that I had a little bit of I don't want to say anxiety because that's way off. It wasn't anxiety, but just a little bit of where I was almost stressing about all the pipe tobaccos I'd bought, and you know, what am I going to try, and you know, how am I going to get all of them in, and it was kind of funny because to me, after I got over that, was just smoking the Codger blend, the Prince Albert. It's like that all went away, and I realized that, you know, like when I did the Paladin Piper, I can't remember what challenge we called it, but basically Paladin Piper sent me 4 different blends. I think it was 4 the first time and 7 the second time. But he sent me some blends to do a challenge with. That was, to me, a blast. But the second time I did a challenge, I found that, you know, I was more worried about getting through it to get to the next bit of tobaccos I wanted to try. So this challenge this time, I didn't worry about that as much. I enjoyed the Mylan blend of Prince Albert so much that it was like, you know what, if I never smoke another tobacco in a day of my life, I'm still content, because this is a really good tobacco. Now, I'm more of a Codger smoker than most, so, you know, to me, I can do that. Does it mean I want to smoke just one blend for the rest of my life? No, I'd like to have a couple, you know, for variety, but I found for me that worked out really well. I will be ordering a buttload, pardon the phrase, of Mylan's Our Prince Albert, just because it's that good. Now, one thing I might try to do with that, and I think I've mentioned this before, is to add a little cocoa note to it. There's different ways to do that, and I'm getting help on that. But other than that, you guys, that if I had to pick one blend, Codger or not, of a tobacco that I would have, if I had to have one for the rest of my life, it would be that Our Prince Albert blend from Mylan. And I can tell you, you know, as far as the pipes go too, sometimes I hate to use the word stress, because it's not stressing. it was stressing, I wouldn't have it as a hobby. But there's that part where it's like, oh, what pipe do I smoke? Or, which pipe should I put in my car versus which pipe, here. And over this past month, I knew that one pipe was it, my Dr. Graybo, and it worked. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that, if I was in my car, I had to make sure I took that back and forth to work with me or wherever I was going in case I wanted to smoke a pipe. And that's easily fixed by just getting the same model of pipe and sticking one in my car and one in my house. So, but I was really surprised at how content I was. And I know that's not going to be the case for everybody. But I was surprised how content I was with it. So, guys, I'm gonna shut up here so I can actually smoke my pipe. But wanted to give you a first smoke after the Codger Challenge video. I know Bob, Smarty Bob, down in Central Indiana, he had suggested it. So Bob, how you doing? Thanks for the suggestion. And guys, I hope you're all doing well. And until next time, you take care.